channel. I am in Atlanta with Justin. We just got off the airplane, which you guys saw, and we've been driving for how long?
Not that long, like 15, 20 minutes.
Forever. I'm starving. I think we're still...
They should hire Emma to do these lights.
13 minutes away. Emma, come to Atlanta and get your bag, girl. For anyone that's really confused, our friend is light engineering? Is that what it is?
I have no idea.
I don't know what it is either. I just know she works for the city of Denver.
And I think of the tunnel. Every time I see it.
Yeah, she's in the tunnel.
I think of her every time I'm in that tunnel.
There's a tunnel in Denver that has a bunch of lights in it, and it's really cool. And the first time I went in through it, she was like, oh hey, I did this, and I thought it was awesome. So she did that. Yeah, I honestly can't even think straight. I'm so hungry right now. I could eat anything, except for McDonald's, but I could eat anything else. I don't think I could ever be hungry enough to eat McDonald's, to be honest. I wanted to give an update. I'm almost done with this book. I read it on the 3-hour flight that we had, and I have about 100 pages left, and it's so funny because sitting down and forcing myself to read it, I'm 100% already on. Oh, that's why. There's a giant car crash right there. Why you breaking, bruv?
Oh, I thought that guy was getting over.
Too kind.
It's not my car.
Too kind. I have 100 pages left of this. I'm likely going to finish it, which is really exciting because I think I logged a book for the beginning of April, didn't read for the rest of April, and then I was getting nervous because I have the book challenges of reading a different book per month, and I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna reach it. So I wasn't able to fit a second book into my backpack because that's the only thing I carried for the travel. What? It's the only thing I packed for the flight was our backpack each. Anyway, why is everyone making me so nervous?
I know, I saw a Florida license plate and I was like, bleh.
I hate driving in new states. It makes me so stressed. I'm not even driving. Anyway, I did bring my Kindle, so I might actually end up finishing, what's it called?
The meat rolls or the...
No, I wanted to bring that one. That's the one I couldn't fit on in my backpack. I want to read The Ashes in Starkur's King. It's the second book in The Serpent Night, I think is what it's called. I talked about it on this channel. But yeah, Crowns of Nyaxia. It's book 2. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but I did talk about that one previously. But yeah, I'm 80% of the way done with The Shadow Princess for the Zodiac Academy, and so I'm really freaking hype. I'm hoping that this vlog is really long because I want to be someone that posts really long vlogs, but also I'm gonna try to fit just all footage into the same video so that if you like to rot and watch YouTube videos like me, this is your content. We're Publix for a pub sub. So not only did we get the chicken tender pub sub, if you haven't had it, you don't even know. I also got Publix lemonade, blackberry lemonade, and Publix cookies. The lady literally almost gave me a child's cookie. She was like, you seem really excited. Do you want this one? And I was like, no, but thank you. Okay, tapping out, I'm starving. We made it to the hotel room. It's very yellow. So funny, the second we get here, finds a desk, puts his laptop on the desk. But we met up with Justin's family. His mom said that she wanted to go to either a coffee shop or a gas station down the street. I can't remember which one. I don't care as long as I get caffeine in me. I'm matching the vibe of the room. We're all yellow in here. Was anyone else having to read The Woman in the Yellow Room in high school, and it was about like a woman going crazy being stuck in a yellow room? Because I think about that a lot, actually. I'm literally so hungry. I'm also so tired, which is ridiculous because 6:12, which means it's only 4:12, and I feel like I could fall asleep right now. So let's go get the necessary caffeine. I also just got my period like on the plane, and I am cramping so bad right now. But she did just say they were going to get either Outback or Japanese tonight, and I'm hyped for either because Outback has a steak salad I haven't had in probably over a year.
I gotta work for the both of us. I'll put you in the driver's seat. Don't gotta hurry in the love. When you ride with me, don't gotta worry when tomorrow comes. I'll put you in the driver's seat.
Okay, hi. I know I've like barely spoken up until this point, but it's been a little bit of a weird day. We had some family issues, spent some time in the hospital. Now we're going to get Italian. So I'm excited for that, but it has been overall emotional. But we are making the most of it, and it's just been fun spending more time with his mom and other grandma. And now we're going to dinner. I'm really excited. I found this Italian place online. Justin sent it to his mom and they were like, hey, let's go there. And I was like, yes, mission accomplished. Yeah. We just got back from dinner. It was so good. I didn't take any photos of the food just because I feel really weird vlogging in front of Justin's family. I think people get weird when I pull the camera out, and so it's weird to talk to a camera like you're talking to a person, and that's how I prefer to vlog. So it was just kind of awkward, but the food was absolutely delicious. We went to this restaurant. I randomly found it on Apple Maps, and delicious, 10 out of 10. My entree was weird, but everything else was like unbelievable. But I just showered. I am so tired. You know, when you eat so much, you literally feel like you're going to vom. That's where I'm at. I feel like I have a food baby. I'm so unwell. I want to be horizontal desperately. So I'm going to lay down and read. I'm almost done with The Shadow Princess. The irony of me getting this and bringing it on the trip and like almost finishing it is that when I get home, the next book is going to be delivered, and it was on pre-order. So what are the odds that I just did this? Also, I'm on my period, which I think I told you, but today's a full moon. So my period, my menstrual cycle is finally in line with the full moon cycle. So cool. That's never happened. I'm normally a white witch, I think is what it's called, not a red witch. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. So I don't actually know what that means, but I know that being in line with the moon cycle and your menstrual cycle, I guess, means something. I really need to look it up more. I tried to Google it casually, and I think it's gonna need a little bit more deep dive. If you know anything about that, let me know. And if you come for me and say it's not scientific, I don't want to talk to you. This looks like I'm not that close to being done, but I think I have less than 100 pages. So I'm definitely gonna finish it before the plane ride, I think, because 70 pages is not a lot. And if I don't finish it by the plane ride, like this is the end of the book, not this. There's pages here, but if I don't finish this before the plane, I think that'll be kind of shocking because I think I read 25 pages last night. I'm really interested to see where it goes because I am eating this up, absolutely consuming it. But anyway, I'm exhausted. I think it's 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which is only 9 Mountain Time, but I am tired. I'm so tired. It's been a really long day. I feel like I've been here for like a week. It's been 48 hours. Okay, so we just went to get coffee, and I went to another coffee shop, which is where I got this coffee. And then we went to a Kmart that was specifically for, like, the entire store was Korean, which was so cool. They had so much stuff. And then they had a bakery where they had different types of, honestly, like, baked goods I've not seen. Obviously, I know macaron when I see it. I love these. They're probably one of my favorite desserts. But they had flavors I've never tried. So I've definitely tried the pistachio, but I've never tried, this one was Earl Grey, like Earl Grey tea. That texture is everything. That is so good. It's like soft, amazing. And then this is blueberry lavender. The texture of these are blowing me away. These are probably one of the best macarons I've ever had. I cannot wait to try the pistachio one. It's just so good. Absolutely insane. Now we're probably gonna go to the hospital, and then we will, I think we're going to a Korean barbecue place for dinner, which I've never had. This is essentially just like turning into an eating my way through Georgia vlog. But I'm gonna go see all of his family in the lobby. It's already 11:09, so I don't know why I always show you my phone. Like, you can't see it, I just flashbang you. But something I'm so excited about is I hit 1,000 followers on TikTok. That was my goal for the year, is to hit 1,000 followers on TikTok, Instagram, and then subscribers on YouTube. And my YouTube and my Instagram are nowhere close, but hitting over 1,000 on TikTok was so exciting. I'm geeked, you know, 1,000 is just the first milestone. So I'm so excited. That was my goal for the year, especially because I think I had 300 something at the beginning of the year. So I'm really proud of that. I don't aggressively attack my TikTok as much as people say you have to grow. And I do think it just comes with posting authentically to yourself. Anyway, I'm gonna go back out into the lobby, hang out with this family. On our last day in Atlanta, we're going to the aquarium today, and I'm so excited. I've always wanted to go. I love ocean animals, but I'm kind of feeling stuck right now because our flight is at 7:30, and then we land at like 10:30. We're not gonna get home until almost midnight is what I'm trying to say. Would like to put something on so I don't look like I just woke up all day. I've been loving the Kosas Revealer Concealer. I don't know if that's what it's called. I like Kosas because they have a really great shade range, and I am pale, but I have a pretty neutral, warm undertone, which I can't find in this ever. Anytime someone goes really pale, they make it very pink, and that just doesn't work for me. Aside from the stereotypical things like routine and seeing the boys, we're so excited to leave this hotel because it's so damp in here. It feels like we are swimming. Like sometimes, last night, for example, we went on a walk. It was equally as humid outside as it was in our room. We were like, oh wow, humidity, beautiful outside. Humidity inside, gross. It reminds me of when I first visited Denver, and when I came home, I was incessant on needing like a dehumidifier in the house, because I was like, have you noticed that our house always feels like this? And it was just because I was used to the dry climate. It just cracked me up how I haven't been to Florida since I moved, like 2 years, and this just feels so damp. What I just read in this last chapter, I am choosing not to believe it till I get the next book. Choosing not to believe it until I get the next book. No, because that's insane. That just actually didn't happen. We went to Human Bean, which is a, what was that, a coffee shop? Yeah. Just a coffee shop. We got these energy drinks. He got poolside? Is that all it is? Poolside. And I made my own. It is coconut, pomegranate, dragon fruit, and lime. It's delicious. We have 44 minutes until we get to the museum, aquarium, fish museum. Get there 40 minutes early.
That's fine.
Hopefully they let us in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, can I get in?
Can I come in here, please? I'm so excited. Everyone says it's very big. It's the biggest in the United States?
Last time I checked, it was.
Hey Siri, what's the biggest aquarium in the United States?
The Georgia Aquarium is the largest aquarium in the United States.
Let's go.
This answer is from worldatlas.com.
Okay, thank you. Do we think his name is Dragon? So we're obviously at the aquarium now. I like these ones.
I'd love to know how long.
I really love them. I'm terrified of being in the water with you, but I think you're very cool.
Oh yeah, they like grab and snatch.
Oh my gosh, this one's coming out. That's kind of crazy.
Holy cow.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, I like your orange stripe.
Way of swimming. I really love that one. It's so cool.
Yeah, that one's stunning.
He's so fun. Hello.
Came to show off. This one's about to swoop so close to you. Dude, this one is putting on a show. His eyes.
Oh. Wow. Here he comes.
Remember, this habitat is the size of an American football field, so
That's
they have plenty of space to just make their rounds, and it'll take a few minutes for them to come back around.
It kept coming around and letting everyone like cuddle it. It was precious. What is this called? A Christmas ornament?
Yes.
For our tree. We're getting slowly but steady, like little ones over the years. And now we're gonna go get lunch. And then we're gonna get on the airplane. So I'm gonna end this vlog here. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe because that goes every week.